It's fun. It's quick. There's a lot of good things to take away from the new i20.
The last generation itself was an excellent car in its space, right from the design, right from the features it offered. It was already up there, right, with the competition.
Certain characteristics that stand out very strongly that I have not seen in any other car.
Since its launch, i20 created a niche for itself by sparkling the genesis of the premium hatchback segment and all-new i20 with many segment-first features.
The car drives very well, it's pretty quick, even at high speeds it's very stable, and I really like the quality and the refinement of the new i20.
Though it is performance oriented, but I feel like the whole feel of it is more comfort oriented.
Well, if I have to say in one line, I would say that it's a happy place to be in.
Yeah, the ride is excellent, it's really comfortable, it's soft, it's supple.
It's really plush. The ride quality, I would say, stands out as exceptional.
Is really fun out on the highways, but the engine and gearbox works brilliantly in the city traffic as well, so it makes perfect sense for your daily urban commutes as well as your high-speed weekend drives as well.
So as I mentioned, I was quite impressed. For example, the diesel engine had very good torque, so even if I was at a higher gear at a lower speed, I did not experience any jerking or I did not experience any hesitation. The car just picked up beautifully. I think probably the 240 Newton meter torque helps there.
This engine is probably the punchiest in the segment because it's got like 240 Nm of torque and you can really feel it pull.
जो मैंने गाड़ी चलाई 1 लीटर टर्बो, उसकी परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी स्मूथ है और इजी है, तुरंत थ्रोटल खोलते ही आप पिकअप पकड़ लेती है.
I like the steering wheel. I like the red accents in the car. They, give that slight hint. The red accents give a slight hint of sportiness to the 1 liter turbocharged car.
It is one of the most spacious hatchbacks in its segment, and it was pretty impressive.
The horizontal theme that has been given to the dashboard, along with the door panels, which carry that fluid theme to the sides also.
The earlier car was already quite spacious, it was never a problem, but with this one it is even better. It's wider, as we know the cabin is wider, that added wheelbase also improves in the rear seat legroom, so that is a big plus.
10.25 inch, the touchscreen display really stands out. It looks good, it's very easy to use, and it feels like a very premium item.
And I really like the way the dashboard flows right across, where you have the AC vents integrated into the dashboard with the same design, and the way the LCD panel flows into the infotainment system.
Of course, one is the sound system. The Bose 7-speaker audio is just mind-blowing, amazing. That was something that really stood out.
The taillights and the headlights were my favorite parts of the exterior design. They were very striking and good to look at from a distance as well.
I really like the way the taillight envelops the whole fuel filler cap, but apart from that, the highlight for me is the front design of the car. It looks unlike anything else in the market. It looks brand new. It looks at the same time very aggressive for a hatchback.
I like the cabin. I like the big car feel that I could get while driving the car. It feels pretty planted and sorted. You almost forget that you're sitting in in a hatchback. It feels like a big car.
Interior design, cabin space, the power, performance, everything is so much better.
It's a very city car. It drives really well in the city, and anybody who's driving it for everyday commute is going to be a complete pleasure to drive.
Personally, I think that the biggest challenge for i20 was the i20 itself. The previous generation i20 was a class in itself in terms of the design. So if you look at the new i20, I think to a large extent it meets that upgrade standard, and it is a big upgrade to the previous one in terms of the design, and it looks really fantastic, very contemporary, very chic, which you would expect from any new version model that comes now.
Hyundai.